Hey guys, welcome to my channel again. Today we are going to talk about TOA hard theme. I'll just go through some of the themes that I like to use to auto my TOA hard, and I think some of this theme you probably are already familiar with. Yep. So if you have watched my content in the previous few rounds, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my content, and if you haven't yet, go and check it out, and do help me out by subscribing to my channel. It really helps me. Okay, let's go right into it. So this is the first team. I use Frank, John, the twins, and Buddy here. Now this team could actually solo quite a number of stages. Of course, I wouldn't say this team can auto all stages. When it comes to, let's say for example, the dark thing, what's that? I can't remember its name. That it's it will actually reflect damage if you kill him. So for certain stages, this team wouldn't be recommended, but for most stages I think we can do this, because John is the MVP here, because it controls the enemy, it provokes the enemy, and with Buddy here giving the turn cycle, John can actually provoke the enemy quite often, and that actually keeps the twins safe. And why I chose the Fire Twins, because both the Fire Twins have AoE attack, and this is preferred because it can actually hasten up your run by having two twins that provides AoE attack, and it also stuns the enemy, which is an insurance if John did not manage to provoke any enemy. And the defense break is great as well, and Frank is there to provide healing as well as the attack buff and immunity. So this team works pretty well. I would say you do not really need superb runes to pull this off, and yeah, you can pretty much just press play and then sit back, relax, have a coffee, go for your toilet break, do your work, anything you want, right? You can even go traveling, right? So I think if you haven't tried this team, do try it out. I believe some of the YouTubers have also covered this team before. It works really well, and I have been using this team since many months ago. Yep. So as of all TOA, right, you do not need super high accuracy to land your provokes and your defense break. To me, 40+% accuracy is good enough, but for the twins, even if you do not have 40+% accuracy, that's fine as well. They are there to really do the raw damage. So yeah, pretty fast. Let me show you the runes that I have. So this is my Maruna, it's on Violent. I do not even have artifacts on, right? Attack, crit damage, attack. This is my 1, 3, 5 runes. Okay, it's on Violent Broken. My Shina on Violent Blade, attack, crit damage, attack as well, with 1, 3, 5 rune. And these are my artifacts. And sorry, this is my Vert, Violent Revenge, speed, crit rate, HP, just to ensure that it doesn't die. I use my Vert for DB12 as well, so HP is really critical for me. If you want extra attack and you're not using Vert for DB12, go ahead and go for attack. I think it should be fine. So long as your HP is about 13k to 14k, that should be safe. And this is my John, it's on Will Violent. Okay, speed, HP, defense. And these are the runes. I use my John for PvP content, so it's on will. And this is my friend. Violent will as well. Speed, HP, HP. And these are the artifacts. Yep, as you can see, my rune quality is not too crazy, especially for my twins. Yeah, not super high attack or anything. So I think the average player can pull this off. So yeah, do try out this team. The next team I would try it out is this. So this team is more of a slower team, a dot team, dot and control team. So I have Beretta, the Dark Homunculus, my Okeanos, my Rika, and my Mihil. So you can see that there's a lot of utility in this team. The Beretta and Rika is there to provide the dots. Okeanos and Rika can actually stun the enemy, so that's a form of control. In addition of that, the Dark Homunculus also provide good control and utility. It can reduce the cooldown of allies and increase the cooldown of the enemy. So this will ensure that the enemy will not use its devastating third skill on your monsters. Yep, so later I'll show you what's the skill rotation, what I say, skill tree for my Dark Homunculus. So basically for this team, it's really just dotting all the way. It's pretty boring and you just gotta wait. But I would say that this team is pretty similar to the previous one. It's not 100% win rate if you auto it all the time, because if you fail to land a stun, that could change the table and you might lose. But pretty much this team is good except for boss stage. Reason being that you cannot dodge boss. So when it comes to boss stage, floor 50, 60, 70, I will use my Shana and Maruna combo rather than using a dot team. I will use a dot team if I just want to be on a safer side. I would say that this team is quite safe because it provides a lot of control. Of course, sometimes it might derp. And for this case, the dot refresh, I would say, the cooldown of Rika and Beretta is pretty much dependent on its turn cycle as well as the Dark Homunculus. There is actually another variation that I do run, but that is a super slow team, but it's really very safe, which is to switch out Okeanos for Ganymede. Yep, that would actually, so Ganymede will always refresh the cooldown for the Dark Homunculus. I did not skill up my Dark Homunculus, so the cooldown is pretty long. So when Ganymede refresh the Dark Homunculus skill, then that allows my Dark Homunculus to do its third skill again, which is the Unbalanced Field right now. Anyway, Mihil is there to just heal the team, provide defense buff, make sure that our team survives. And why Mihil is good, I've covered that in my Mihil review. Its first skill actually dots the enemy, and its second skill actually increase cool time of the enemy. So this entire team is pretty good with a lot of control. Yep, easy clap, right? Let me show you the team. Let me go for, okay, Beretta. Nothing much, speed, defense, HP. on Despair. This is how you should run your Beretta, by the way. The Despair to just get extra RNG stun on the enemy. This is my Dark Homunculus. Oops. Okay, this is the skill tree. So Dark Shot Purification, Operation Gamma. So this removes all beneficial effects and weakens the defense by 2 turns. But the key thing is this: Unbalanced Fill. Increase skill cooldown of all enemies by 2 turns and decrease attack speed as well. And then all allies will be decreased. The cooldowns of all allies will be decreased by 2 turns and attack speed will be increased by 2 turns. So this is a very strong skill for TOA HUD. And this is how I run it: speed, defense, HP. And this is my fat fingers. Okay, this is my Okeanos. I mainly use it for TOA, that's why it's on Violent Guard. Speed, HP with Trash Runes. Look at this, Trash Runes. And the 135 slots. And this is my Rika. I think I've shown this in my Rika review, Despair Will, so not gonna go in depth. And Mihail, same thing, I've shown this in my review before, Speed, HP. Yeah, so this team is pretty great. If this team doesn't work, you can try this team. I think the theory behind this team is just control and dots. You can substitute the monsters in this team with any monsters that provide the utility. So like I said, Ganymede is one. Who else? Lauren? No, not Lauren. Spectra. Spectra is also another one. It can help to increase the survivability of your team. What else? Let's see. If you are lucky to have Iris, you can try to use Iris as well. Otherwise, you can stick to this. You can theory craft your own team, but the idea is to have dots and to control the enemy such that it doesn't move. Despair is always a bonus to stun the enemy. In the case that you fail to control the enemy, Despair provides the extra RNG. Okay, anyway, for TOA normal team, since I'm at this, just a very quick one. Usually what I will do is that I'll just run this 3 for the first 50 floors. Subsequently, I'll just add more. I might replace Lucian with my twins. Where are they? Replace Lucian with my twins. If I'm dying, then I'll just put a Frank. And for stage 100, I think Lauren is the key. So pretty simple for normal, but for hard, I would strongly recommend you to go with this team and build this team. And you should have all these monsters in your monsters box. Yep, and I think that's it. A quick one for TOA Hard Auto. And if you do find this useful, do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Do let me know what kind of content you are keen for me to cover in the comments down below. If not, I'll see you next time. Do take care and have a nice weekend. See ya!